CFR Sports, One Championship, first numbered event, I'm sure. 156, Singapore Indoor Stadium. Pardon self. What a packed, I feel kind of drained from the weekends. There was so much content, but to start it off, One Championship as usual. Raised the bar or established a very high standard, which not many other promotions were able to sort of maintain. But to start off the lead card, James Yang, second appearance in One Championship, DJ Protege, looked very good in his debut. Took on Kinu Suba. Third round unanimous decision. Close of sorts, but clearly Kinu did his thing. Striking, defense, takedown defense, I should say, was excellent. And was just lighting him up, man. His striking was very good. I don't recall seeing Kinu before. If I have, apologies. But yeah, very good performance overall. I think there was an opportunity possibly in the first or second round where Yang had a guillotine, and at first it looked pretty deep, but yeah, unanimous decision. First loss, I think he was undefeated as well, James Yang. So yeah, bit of a lesson for him there, but we'll see him improve and bounce back. He was talking a lot of he was very, very confident about his skills and capabilities coming in, and everyone should be. But again, it should be some good experience for him. Catch weight, submission grappling. Second time we've seen this in succession, I should say. Imanari, unfortunately, lost pretty quickly of sorts to young Mickey, who has like an awkward but interesting energy about him. And he doesn't look the most athletic in regards to his stances and stuff, but he was slick as hell on the ground. It would be interesting. I mean, you know, a lot of these submission guys do transfer over to MMA pretty successfully, and he's still very young. Picked up a bonus for his submission as well over a legend, who is, you know, he's getting on in age and stuff. But yeah, overall, good performance from his with his debut, young Mickey, and interested to see what Chatri has in store, because he's putting on some real good fights, man. He's putting on some real good fights. Second round TKO. Disappointing performance. Yeah. Ayaka. Yeah, she didn't. Her game is very much grapple heavy. The game plan was clear, but she couldn't execute it. And Cardoso was light on the feet, lots of movement, picking her apart. I think it was a grappling state exchange when it was up on the fence, and Ayaka dislocated her shoulder or something on the break or mid clinch kind of thing. So she was on the way to lose that fight, unfortunately. Atomweight Muay Thai, Anissa Mexon took on Marie the Snow Leopard, is it? Or some white leopard, something like that. Her last performance, Marie, she looked very good. When I saw this matchup, I was thinking, oh dear, this is not going to be good for this young lady. Experience-wise, she's got probably Anissa's probably got a load more experience, highly decorated, and it really showed. I'm confused why this fight was made. Maybe Marie was very much game and was the only opponent that made sense of sorts, but that was a tough lesson for her to learn, man, because Anissa's quick and she's got power. And she was just lighting her up. Every combinations were slick. Not everything was landing clean, let's be clear. But it was a 3-round beating, and hats off to young Marie because she stuck in there. She was still giving it, but it was just all defensive. She wasn't really moving forward with much offense. So yeah, congratulations and happy for Anissa, who called out the champ, Janet Todd, who we haven't seen in quite some time. I wonder what's going on there. That would be a very interesting fight to see. Will it take place as soon as Anissa would like? Trustfully, because I say we want to see what happens. And I want to see Maria's bounce back fight. Let's dial it back a little bit. I think that competition level was way too high. She's still a pretty young fighter as well. So yeah, let us see. And to finish off the lead cards, former champ Saruta lost a 3-round unanimous decision against, is he the little gladiator or something? Gustavo. It was an interesting, that was a very entertaining back and forth, very much entertaining. And it was good to see Gustavo not being so short in regards to against opponent wise, because usually he's a lot more outsized, but the size difference wasn't too dramatic. Speed wise, I think Saruta had the speed advantage, but yeah, I think he was quite confident coming in thinking, I got this, it's not gonna be easy, but I'll be able to defeat this guy. And the little guy pulled it out the bag, man. The little gladiator came out, lots of pressure, lots of varied attacks, takedowns, scrambles, and got himself a unanimous decision. Always interesting to see him fight. I thought the first time I saw him fight, I was quite shocked to see the size difference between his opponents and stuff. But he's picking up wins, man. He's picking up wins. Who else have we got? 100,000, 100K bonus for Liam Harrison, representing that north of the UK. I've never seen such a fight in my entire life. No, and even in MMA, you've seen like double knockdowns or knockdown, and knockdown, and the other person, you've seen that kind of thing, but both opponents get knocked down in the first round. Barn burner, and Liam is tough, and He was like, because it 3 knockdowns in 1 round, that's it. So we was on a, on a knife edge in regards to who is this going to go to round 2, or and Liam did his thing, man. He did his thing. If you haven't watched it, the highlights are available, but definitely watch the whole card. It was beautiful chaos as long as it lasted. Jared Brooks looking tremendous, got his own rap song. And I was highly impressed, number one, with his rap skills, how it was produced and everything. And number two, the performance itself was we got some issues, man. We've got some issues in that division. His opponents, Bukang, very talented guy. Didn't show as much as I thought he would have. Thought he would have shown a little bit more offense. He tried, but the monkey god, Mr. Brooks, just put him on him, man. Submission time. What was it? Was it rear naked in the end? I can't even remember what the submission was. Was it? Yeah, it was a rear naked choke, wasn't it? Jared wants to work. Let's get him on, another event very quickly. Co-main event or double main event, however you want to do it. Smilla Sundell Strawweight inaugural Muay Thai championship from Sweden took on Jackie Buntan from the United States of America. Went the full 5 rounds. Smilla became, at 17 years of age, the youngest champ within one championship. I'm not too sure of any other major promotions who have had a champion any younger than this. So, like, firstly, congratulations. A very, very good performance. The length, I think, ultimately proved too much. Congratulations to Jackie as well to get to this position and for showing the heart and staying in there for 5 rounds. It was a good fight. I'm interested to see who's going to challenge for the strawweight strap now in Muay Thai. Very interesting landscape, man, because we got killers in every single division, and whether it's Muay Thai, whether it's kickboxing, or whether it's MMA. Yeah, Regian Eersel, Sadikovic from Germany, a lot of power, and took the champ all the way through the 5 rounds. I kind of thought that he would challenge him, pardon himself, but I didn't think he would have challenged Eersel as much as he did, even scoring a 10-8 by knocking him down. Was that in the 2nd round or something? Ooh, had me kind of thinking, oh shit, are we gonna get a change of champions? But no, Regan showed his skills, showed championship abilities, and started to really turn it on, I think, in rounds 4 and 5. But it was clearly a excuse me, a dominant performance. Scary at times, and he even said it, that he was definitely challenged in that fight. Who got next? because in the promos he was saying, oh, there's not many more people I can fight. I've pretty much gone through everybody. I think it's time you go to Muay Thai. Even let's do some mixed rules. Let's do something. Sadikovic, he's going to cause some problems in that division, most definitely. And it would be interesting to see a rematch at some point. We're still kind of early in the year, so depending on obviously the cards and what happens, they could meet again, latter part of this year for a part 2. So yes, overall, thanks to the staff, the athletes, everybody at one, another tremendous event. And we've got another one coming up as well with that Grand Prix with Rotang, with Haggerty. There's a few other people on there as well. It's going to be, again, beautiful chaos. Very much looking forward to that. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and definitely check out the new sponsor, link below in the description, Supreme of the UK on Instagram. Excellent show.